Okay, hey everybody, it's Monkai922, Trigun Stargaze. Okay, not really a lot happened in this episode. All this episode was just exposition and things that are. It's more like a prepared episode. They're preparing for things. So basically, Vash with Wolfwood and Livio are preparing to try to get the children of the orphanage help because they don't have food and water and all that stuff. Plus, they're also trying to prepare to fight knives. Now, there's this octovidal, they called it, an area that has everyone forming and grouping. And the whole spiel is that knives is going to kill everyone, kill all the humans in that area. Now, what ends on happening? This was a funny scene, by the way. They decide to go to home, which is where the spaceship is, you know. And Vash tries to use the motorcycle. He loses control and he goes flying all over the freaking place. Then Livio, he tries to do it and he gets from place. Eventually, he's able to get on the motorcycle and go to home, but it takes a long time because the worms and everything between. So he gets there, and the one who's there, I forgot her name, basically tells him no about putting the children on this spaceship home because of the fact that Luda basically tells him no because they're going to go fight knives. Instead, they have another ship that they give them that has food and water and provisions and all that stuff. And then they're just starting preparing basically to gather those food materials. They bring it there. We see Horn Freak and Puppet Master. They're there as well. They're all coming together to help the orphanage, to help everybody, and basically, it's then while this is all going on, or towards the end, we have a scene at night with Vash. He's taking the bullets and infusing them with his plant power. Now, while this is happening, parts of his blonde hair are turning black. Now, this was already stated in a previous episode where they basically stated that if his hair goes completely black, he dies. Now, what ends on also happening is that his plan was try to convince Knives not to do it, and if he couldn't convince him, he could take away his plant power. But the other problem with this scenario is that it might cause another Lost July. Meryl comes up in clutch and tells him, oh, why can't you communicate with them? Resonance with Knives. And that's the whole plan. He's going to go somewhere away from where the humans are, and then Knives is going to follow, and he'll confront him there. Now, he has a place minded about this, and that's basically where the whole spiel is going. And then we have the end scene of basically everybody on the truck. Livio is in the motorcycle. Hopefully he doesn't crash it. And they're on their way. And that was pretty much the episode. Like I said, not a lot. I'd give this an 8.5 out of 10. Because really not a lot happened. There was no... It was basically exposition. It was exposition and them preparing. That's all it was. They're preparing to confront Knives and to save everyone and the whole spiel. So, next week's episode's called Martyr. We're going to get, I think, Zazie the Beast in this one. Well, I forgot to also mention. Millie apparently is a worm wrangler. those worms, basically the things that fly, she can communicate with them somehow. I don't know how, but she can. But that was pretty much the episode. So not too bad. I say 8.5 because, like I said, there wasn't really a lot here. This is just an episode to state, okay, they're preparing this battle against Knives to try to stop him, and that's it. But we shall see. We got 3 more episodes left, so we're trickling down here with the season animes. I will probably do a good amount of anime series reviews. Figured I'd let you guys know about that. I don't know what exactly. I know I'm going to do Hell's Paradise because I never finished the series. I'll have to watch all the episodes and do a review of my own. But as far as everything else is concerned, a few here and there. I got a good amount of series I want to try to review and get into that whole bit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So next week we're going to get Martyr. This is going to be like the last 3 episodes basically of Trigun, Stargaze. And I don't know if this is the finale. You know? If he's going to confront Knives, this is going to be it. Or are we going to have another season? Overall, I will say, as someone who's watched the anime-only Trigun, pending the CGI, it's not that bad. I've seen really, really bad CGI, and I just don't see it being in this series. So, but take it or leave it. This is Bob Kai 922. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.